Okay, I think that might be live. Excitement. Give it a little refresh over here. Yes, excellent, excellent. I wonder if YouTube is doing the YouTubing. Perhaps, perhaps not. It does annoy me how there are so many overlays on the YouTubes where I cannot see the box that I need. YouTube, please, pretty please. There we go. Okay. We're live. Don't think we are live on the YouTube. Do. Do. Ah, there we go. We are live. Hi, I am live. Now I can see my chat. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason, every time I go live through OBS on YouTube, it kind of takes a moment for it to realize that I'm live, and it won't show me like my chat or anything. It just shows me all the buttons for like, hey, you want to go live? Why don't you click this button? I'm like, I'm already live, or at least I think I'm already live. Okay, good, excellent. That's what we like. And I am also live in the Twitch. So let us pop out the chat and pop it in the correct window. Excellent. Now I also need my Twitch chat, which has disappeared. There we go. Ah, hello! Lots of people. Is my overlay showing things correctly? Is it out of date on fictions? I don't know. I can't see an overlay. Where would I see it on my screen? Hi, Bree! Welcome, welcome. It may need a refresh, as in turning it on and off again. Hi, Satisfactory. Hi, Handy. This will be at least 15 minutes of fiddling around while we get set up. So settle in, grab a cup of tea. I've got a cup of tea. Look at my mug. Isn't it amazing? Matt bought it for me. It's a bat. It's the best thing ever. Now we have tea. Tea is all good. Hello, hello. The infamous Helga in chat, live and in person. Hi. How are you today? Is overlay good? I don't know where I'm supposed to see the overlay, DC. It's on, I think. Is it on now? I think it might be on now. Yes, done the thing. Yay! I pressed the button. Press the button. Alright, nice. Excellent. What is the theme of Ready Player One? Isn't it that movie, that game that's supposed to be all-encompassing from futuristic to medieval and back around with fantasy and sci-fi? Yeah, pretty much. The overall theme, or the overall plot, if you like, is that the world has gone to shit. It's a dystopia, so everyone has decided that they're going to live kind of in VR. And the kind of person that created the VR has died and left a kind of gamer-themed Easter egg hunt in his will for complete ownership of the VR company. And there follows the protagonist who, through a series of different VR-based gaming challenges, most of which are kind of 80s themed, um, has to go on a journey to try and save the VR that he loves from the big corporations so that it can remain the free internet type of thing. So there's the nutshell plotline for you. I am currently loaded into the world. I'm waiting to start, but I will quickly put my dev commands on. Um, Debug mug mode. Um, Glad I know what it's about now. Ironside indeed, yes. I should be in IMBD, right? I could be, yeah. I know, I've seen the movie, but what theme would a build be around it? Can't wrap my head around it. It would pretty much be build anything. Pretty much, I think loosely we're looking at dystopia, sci-fi, and 80s. So like one of the first builds I've seen was the DeLorean. So someone built the DeLorean, which fun fact was an actual prize you could win because in the book the author had created Easter eggs within the book that if you solved, you would then win a DeLorean. It took a couple of years, but someone did actually win the DeLorean. So there you go. That's your fact of the day. Let me make it so that everyone can see what's going on. There we go. Would have been difficult making stuff without it. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, here I am, giving you a beautiful summary of everything. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice of me? Yeah. Just me checking my stuff. Cool. Never thought about building something dystopian in Valheim. I have a real soft spot for building ruins. So I think it kind of started. I built a church in the swamp. My overlay looks squished. Ooh, let's figure that out. Let's pull that to be full screen. Instead of settler resolution. It is at 1920 by 1080. It's now fitted to the screen. Yay! Now it's got to be right. It's got to be right. You put a lot of work into it. It's a very nice overlay. Should be raiding on time. Excellent. I apparently have 8 messages. I'm not entirely sure where I see these messages. Ah, there we go. Mark as read on the website. Yeah. It's showing 140 days. In game or on the overlay? Maybe yes to both. Overlay. Refresh the browser source? Yes. Is that better? Yeah, on the overlay. It currently says 6 of 21. Yeah, nice. We got there. We got there. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But yes, I built a church in the swamp, um, which I called Saint Smeltings because I wanted to set up like a stupid iron smeltery inside a church. So I wanted to build the smelters into the walls. And I ended up building like loads of kind of broken, crumbled bits of church all around it. And ever since then, I've had a soft spot. Hi, Aliana. Nice name. Aliana Flynn. That's a good name. It is the best place for a church. Really is. Um, I had a lot of fun building it, and now I just love the dystopia. Thanks, I chose it myself. Good. Excellent. And Handy, have I got a plan in mind? Yes, I have. I have got a plan in mind. I managed to get about an hour's practice in yesterday, which is kind of less than I would have liked, but more than most. So, yeah, but you're going to have to wait and see. It's going to be a surprise. You can guess. I think it's going to be an easy guess, but you can guess. Oh, well, it will be an easy guess if you know much about the films or books. Might not be otherwise. We can practice? Shit. Sorry, I sighed. Bree's been filling with theirs for the last hour. Yes, good, good. Can see some containers in your future. Can you? Can you now? You might, actually. That's a good guess, Helga. Well done. That video hasn't even gone live yet because of Naked and Afraid. Yep. Good, very good guess. I'll give you that much. I I may have to do some awesome containers given the theme of the build. Yes. May even start there. And thank you for the follow, Savage021. The Savage021. Am I looking forward to this? Yes. Yes. So for those that don't know, a call was put out for Valheimers for this event, and I had a moment where I went, well, I can build, but I've never really done the solo streaming thing before. So I've spent this week kind of learning this. So if any of the tech goes wrong, I apologize. It's uh it's it's been a learning experience, let's put it that way. But I've streamed 3 times so far this week, and now I'm ready to do the building part of the streaming. Yeah, all the requirements. Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. Did Green Team listen to the recording I made you do? No, they've not heard it yet. But let me just say, Handy, that it is my favorite part of the video so far. I have watched it countless times just because I really enjoy it. The event's happening right after major updates to both Windows and Valheim itself. What could go wrong? Exactly. I spent most of the hour that I had yesterday to practice. I spent working out how signs work because they've changed the transparency because they used to be transparent when you put them in, and then they were not, oh, which was a problem. There are options for those that don't stream. There you go. There you go. So maybe next time, Helga. Yeah, yeah. So they've gone back to how they were previously, which was when you put like a block code on the sign, it shows up as like a kind of solid color instead of being like slightly see-through. Uh, but that did cause a few issues because sometimes I like to see the texture through the block. Yes. Yes. I mean, I do at least have that. So, but only as a mod, not as a person. So I had a quick whip round and bullied a couple of friends into coming to do things. So, yeah, fun times. The Savage 21, why aren't you building in this? Oh, that's a good question. DC's got you there. All right, I think it'll be our 1 minute until start time. DC, is that correct? Are we about to do this? DC1 is disappointed. Yes, the X-ray vision in the Mistlands doesn't work right now. I am gonna have to BRB right quickly because someone is ringing my doorbell incessantly. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's exactly what we need right on a live stream. I am back. I was a lovely little old man at my door going, "Excuse me, I've got some post for you." And I was like, "I don't think you do." And he was like, "Oh, you're not Alfie." And I was like, "I am not, in fact, Alfie. I really don't know who Alfie is, but I can't help you right now. I can, however, start building, DC. Are we almost at raid time?" And yes, Handy, the X-ray vision does not work in the Mistlands now. It's on the way. All right, let's go read some signs while we wait. Please read. No mods allowed, no blueprints. There's the box full of resin. B to open console commands. We've already got debug mode on. God, not to die. Environment clear, yes. Remove drops, yes. K to kill. Z to assemble or fly. B to disassemble. E. Dream shattered. For each dream shattered, take one item per shattered dream from here. I don't want to shatter any dreams. Oh, we have a raid. Hi. Hello, everyone. Raid, 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 raid. Welcome to the chat. Raid time. Yeah, all the emotes. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Nice. Cool. I was reading the signs and I've just gotten to the one about shattered dreams and now I'm really concerned. No one told me we'd be shattering any dreams today. I don't even want to look in the chest. I think I'm just going to awkwardly, like, move over here. Place here, we'll count them later. Place what here? Place here's. These chests are empty. Ooh. Now I'm even more worried. Random empty chests. Alright, I guess we'll go through the portal and check out our build area. I bet it's puke berries. For those that don't know, myself and my friend Fen have spent the last year trolling Ironside, Return to Earth, in chat. It's in game even with puke berries. Yes, hello, it's you. Yes, you are the problem. Yes, that Viking Fenrel. So every time he opens a box, there's puke berries in it. Moves all the dreams over into the shattered chest. No! We won, Handy. We defeated her on very hard mode. Yes. Finally. On the 4th try. 4th time lucky. Alright. So, let's have a look in these chests. See what we got. Lots of food. Lots and lots of food. Many foods. Many meads. Very nice. Alright. I think I need to relabel a sign to show my name. I'll do that. At what cost? A couple of deaths, but I didn't die once. I don't know how I managed it. I did not die once. Alright. I am about to start building. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a couple of alarms on my phone, and then we're going to set the timer on the stream, which will be very exciting. So, have alarm in about 56 minutes. I reckon that'll do. Yeah. Alarms are a go. Put my phone over there. $1.50, best I can do. That's a good, I'd take a $1.50, yeah. For the cost. I know, right? I occasionally have moments of brilliance, and most of my brilliance clearly was just kicking Ironside towards her face and then running away. Yeah, I had a meat shield and I used it. And a very snappy more of the queen. Literally, yes. Literally. All right, so let's start this timer and start building. This might be quite an ambitious build, so I may need to go very fast. All right. Terrifying. Terrifying. All right. Okay. So we need to be flying. Ooh, flying too high. Let's kind of get centered-ish. I'm going to be playing a game of can you guess what it is yet? Probably. That's 4. Do you guys have game sounds? Because I don't. Which is fine. Building. I'm building a building. Yes, that is what I'm doing. Got game sounds, fabulous. It's just me then. I can allow them. That's all good. I'm just gonna be sat here in silence for 2 hours crying. Well, it won't be silence then, will it? Be fine. Absolutely fine. You got something rectangular? What if you won? What if you won? I do you win something square? Because I mean, Handy could help you out with some cubes. The guessing game, of course. Oh, I see. I see. My guess is a cube. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. Am I building Cube Man? I could be building Cube Man. Just honoring the cube. Yes, a monument to Cube Man. Our defender, our life. The great and honourable Cube Man. His nemesis, Rhomboid Boy. Oh, that's some lore we need. Very second building you ever built in Valheim? Medieval Bunnings. Nice. Ah, you've got to love a meme build. And here he is. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Handy's been here a while, Astrid. I don't know. Just saying. Cube Man's been in chat this whole time. Waiting, watching, waiting for his cube signal. I think that's looking about right. Oh, it's you being late. Yeah, yeah, you're the late one. Fashionably, indeed, indeed. Have I celebrated my? I celebrated by having a chocolate bar. It was fabulous. It's a very good chocolate bar. I was very happy with my life choices. It was a galaxy for those wondering. So I celebrated with the universe quite literally. Snapping point. Yes. Very nice, very nice. Let's go up one more. Did you celebrate with puke berries? Ironside. That's the only way you can celebrate anything chaotic. By doing the opposite of a celebration. It's making yourself cry. Ah yes. I had forgotten. Quite a celebration. You can call it a celebratory weekend. I think we should in general. We should celebrate every weekend. Yes, I believe we are allowed to use the hoe. I have my trusty hoe with me, as she always is. Alright, so... Um, let's start marking out up here. Not quite the same level of overhang. There's no puke berries in your weekend celebration, yes. How far dost thou have taken mine silly boulder dash? Taken it far, far away. There is still time. There's always time for puke berries. Always. I don't want that to be too wide. Yeah, I think so. Alright. I want these things. Take it to the limit one more time. Yeah. Getting some songs going on now. Also a bit older, but less in truth. We were nae say gentle. We will talk twa thumb bread to the nine, and that's a sonzy pintle. I have butchered that pronunciation completely, and I do not know the song. I might have to look it up. Do we need a stacks counter on the overlay? Stacks of what? Stacks of what now? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, DC. I did indeed see the previous builds. I thought about changing, and I did not. So I'm just gonna have to do better. And yes, probably. I mean, it is, you know, the cover of the book, and I think on the movie poster, so... You know. Want a translation to modern English warning? It isn't very polite. Well, we talk with them red to the nine. Oh, I think I might be able to guess what it is. A little rude. Yes, that's fine. Do give a translation for chat. We're all adults here. And if you're not an adult, cover your eyes. And if my auto mod grabs it, I'll, I'll pop it back in for you. It's a great song. That might be another one for our Chaos merch, guys. You know, kids do the opposite of what you tell them to. Pay close attention, kids. This is going to be on the test on Monday. Yeah, so true. Alright. So, now we get to do the fun thing. Because I think, like, any build video or any stream or anything with me would not be mine if there wasn't some chaos, right? So I don't know if you guys have ever seen building via Fireball, but you're about to. So we have a nice, lovely box here. Let's make it slightly less lovely, shall we? With some chaos. Eater required. Oh no! Better get myself some food then. Let's grab the first eater food I come across while scrolling down the list. Where's some seeker stew or something? No, there it is. You'll do. You'll do nicely. Fireballs! I might want a potion as well. I can't remember to spawn one in. Go! That's what we call building. Let's find some yag porridge. There we go. Fireball is in cinnamon. Yes, I'm just sprinkling the build with a little cinnamon. That's what's happening. Yes, yes. Excellent, excellent. We're looking for, you know, lightly singed. Perfect. What's a dystopia without a few fireballs, you know? Chaos? Cinnamon plus alcohol, that is. Hmm. That reminds me of, what's it called? Goldschlager? I think that's cinnamon. That's just like a cinnamon liqueur, isn't it? With bits of gold floating in it. Oops. May have fireballed one too many times. Fireballed a little close to the sun. It's fine. Might need to rebuild that bit though. Whoops. To be fair, some of that's gonna have a door in it, so you know, it's fine. We'll have some patched up holes. Fireballs is a whiskey-based alcohol. Goldschlager is, oh, like Fireball whiskey. I got, yeah, yes. And Goldschlager is vodka-based. Yeah. Goldschlager just ruined me at university because it was so cheap. No one wanted to drink it, and I quite liked cinnamon or whatever the taste was. Barely cinnamon. Go in with a little axing and blend that in a bit. Just making it worse. The precision needed to hit just one piece is probably beyond me today. I say, hitting just one piece. Nice, nice. Alright, I need, I can't use the hammer command to, what's it called? Crypt. Or, let me find the name. Let's try the cloth hanging door. It's going to be in your head for the rest of the day now. Goldschlager just sounds like getting hit over the head with a gold bar. Yeah, possibly is, because it's just full of like gold flakes. Aha, yes, yes I am. Yes, you have guessed correctly. Although I cannot spawn in things, probably because missing object. Is it an object command? Maybe not. Is it because it's a build piece? It's not a location. No. One of them is going to have to be titled one tick at least to sell the ramshackleness. Yes. Mum just arrived. Well, good luck with Mum. I hope you have a nice time. Eventually. Not tilted, spun, I meant. Bye, Astrid. Right, well, I can't use that, so maybe I can try something else. Like the crypt door, maybe? I think it's because I'm trying to spawn it in. I'm used to doing it with hammers. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Dungeon, forest, crypt door. Excellent. Oh. Not excellent. Well, let's just undo that, shall we? No, cannot undo it. Ah. Just have a floating door in the middle now. Excellent. Is that force delete 1? I think so. I think I might need to be stood like right on that for that to do it. No. I may have accidentally spawned in a door where I cannot do anything about it. What is the radius command for force delete? Force delete 2? Hey, there it is. Just wasn't close enough. It's wood, nothing a fireball can't fix. You know, fair point, fair point. That is a point well made, but I fixed it anyway. I do think that if we're using this door, it's going to need to be slightly refashioned into something more interesting. Yeah, quite a fan of the patches, although it does mean that you can't really can't really get in. So who knew? Who knew? Will B toggle unbreakable? B is your no cost. So no, in order to get things to be unbreakable, this doesn't really look much different when it's been punched. In order to get unbreakable objects, you either need to use like a full string of dev commands to tell the console to make that specific piece unbreakable, or you need to use a mod like Infinity Hammer, which is just much easier. Yeah, I don't think you can get outside, no. Maybe not. I quite like having maybe a couple of like wood pieces. Oh, if I can even get in and... There we go. I'm slowly making it worse, because each time I hit one, I'm just knocking one out. Dear. I'm never gonna get that with an axe. Not without hitting everything else. Yeah. This is gonna be an ongoing problem. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right. I might use like a one of these, so it's a different type of wood. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like the patch look. I think you're right. I think you are correct. Right, let's make a... Kind of going for like I'd say a tin shack, but obviously it's not tin, so a shack kind of look. So I'm gonna make a roof out of iron beams, which is obviously going to be terribly waterproof, but you know, we don't need to worry about that, it's fine. Do need to make sure it's fairly together. I'm just free placing these, using the other beams as a kind of rough guide. I'm not too worried about it looking neat because yay, dystopia! Woohoo! But I do want it to kind of basically look like a roof. A beam roof. Yeah, I thought you'd approve that, Handy. Taking a leaf out of your book. What a book it is. Quite a book. Alright. Curvy book. Well, yes. We ain't gonna do curves. We ain't gonna be that fancy. I'm just gonna have metal studs everywhere. Some shacks going. Lovely, lovely. Good, good. Alright, alright. Probably should eat something. And usually God mode gives you infinite stamina, but it's probably from a mod or setup for me. Alright, fabulous, fabulous. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Good, good, great. I think we need a fireball up here though, just to mess with things. Get a warp look going on maybe. Building with coup. Fire everywhere. Yeah, nice and rusty. Very nice, very nice. Boop. Alright, nice. We got some of the beams underneath as well. Let's give this the same treatment. And say enthusiastically. I should have, I just give myself skill, raise skill, elemental magic. Let's set that at 100. And then I should be able to use fireballs a bit faster. Yay! That looks good. Totally heard that as building with goo, and hey, that's basically the game World of Goo. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, building with goo is also a thing. Definitely, definitely. It tends to be muddy scrap piles. I'm a fan of putting muddy scrap piles in places they shouldn't go. Just love me a good muddy scrap pile. Nice. Yeah. Very good. I think this needs to glow more, right? Yeah. That's good. I like it. I like it. I like the destruction. Although I have just destroyed my door. It's alright. It's just a door. And a few bits up here. We go in behind and just give them a little tap. Little tap. These ones here. Smash. Lovely. That'll do, that'll do. Fill the ones in the back. I might use a couple of pieces the other way around. Let's get one of these in there. There we go. Nice. Good. Okay. I like it so far. I want to give it some windows, maybe. Let's give it a window here. Maybe some more iron beams. Good morning, Crumbs. How are you? Invalid placement? Why? Why for though? Why you do this to me? It's not invalid placement though. There's one of you right there. Fine. Oh, maybe I like the look without the glass, actually. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's a good looking shack. That's a good looking shack. Alright. Remember what I was doing. So... something a bit like that, maybe? Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. For those of you on Green Team for Naked and Afraid may notice this looks a little familiar. It's noon. So it is. That means I've had half of my time already. No, half an hour even, not half my time. I didn't scare myself like that. Alright. It's a little bit squished, that's fine. Is what it is. You missed the building with fireballs, Crumbs. I know you'll be devastated. It's noon according to actual time, but I'm off the clock. It's morning for you. Even if it isn't for everyone else. Hmm. Excellent. Okay. It's time for some sign magic. What am I building? I'm building something from Ready Player One. If you know it, Handy's already guessed what it is. And so is DC. But he may have seen one of these before. One or two. Two so far, I think. Can you guess what it is yet? It's gonna need a little bit of adjustment. I'm just in a notepad writing some rich text. To make the signs do fun things. Is that good enough? Yes, I think so. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now we need to do the front. Which is slightly more annoying and might take a little bit more fiddling. Yes. I think that sign needs to go probably underneath the door. Something like that. A little bit more. Yeah, that's looking good. Not quite reaching the corner. Which might need to be tweaked a little bit bigger and a little bit lower. So let's put that one down to maybe 24 on the vertical offset. Yeah, and let's try 164 size. That's better on the sides. Might need to put a couple of beams in or something. Hide the gaps. Although I could place it slightly closer in. I reckon we make it a little longer to cover the gaps. Let's try 166 on the size. I think it needs to come down a bit as well, so I might need to change the vertical offset once more. That is wider. Yes, I just need to change the vertical offset. Vertical offset is currently at 24, so let's try 22. So this is just a series of text, which I will put in chat so you can see. Looks like it's still kind of see-through. Yeah, that is because if you look at what I just posted, if you set the alpha channel, so the alpha channel is set to hashtag CC, which I think is around 80% transparency. Yeah, so I've had to add that in, which means it takes up like the character count on the signs now, where it didn't before. So it's okay for this kind of thing. But if you were doing like, I don't know, something with multiple symbols in it or something, you wouldn't be able to fit it all on, which is a little annoying. Okay, I think that is okay. Although it's a little, that one's a little short. That one is fine, but the other one is a wee bit short. So we might need to change these. That looks familiar. Yes! You called it right at the start of the stream, Helga. Well done. Probably need to copy that. Vertical offset is set to 90 on that one. Let's try 88. I think that is definitely too low, so probably needed to be like 92. Yep, that looks better. Alright, let's copy this one. Valheim signs are seriously underappreciated when it comes to building. Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to kind of showcase signs a bit today, mostly because I've only just recently really got into using them, and I kind of love the flexibility it gives. So yeah, they are fiddly and they do take a while to kind of sit down and figure out, but once you do, oh man, it's great. So much stuff. Alright, let's see. I think now that is slightly too wide. Maybe it needs to go right or left a little bit. Yeah, that's jutting out the side. And that is not, so it needs to go right a little bit. To the right, to the right. No, it's too far right. It needs to go left. To the left, to the left. Whoop, whoop. Just casually singing to myself. Absolute nonsense. Yeah, sounds like streaming. I think it's a little big on this side. I'm not sure why it's not that big on the other side. Or maybe it is. It is kind of just kind of coming through the sides a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I wonder if I can use some iron beams to fill the gap a bit. Not massively. I think I just need to move this sign further in. That's going to be a bit annoying in the corner of the door, but it is what it is. That's too far in. Ah, signs. I put the sign the wrong way round. That might help. Did not do that. Well, it's now covering the door, but the gap is better. I wonder actually if I just turn the sign around from the beginning. Hi DC, welcome back. It's going good. We're having some fun with signs. Oh, we're having a lot of fun with signs. Wow, that's glitchy, but that is better. They kind of feel like it needs to be a little further out than that. Wow, no, no, we're gonna use it that way around, but maybe just have a white door. I could put another door on. Not in love with it. It's also a little bit high now. Shouldn't have fiddled. Shouldn't have fiddled. I raise the ground up a bit, maybe. Okay, that's the right height. It now just needs to go left a little bit. Just casually open the door while trying to label the sign. Too far to the left. I think this might be a losing battle. To make a coffee closer to my time slot or I'll be asleep. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've finished my tea. Oh no, I haven't finished my tea. Haha! Win! Alright, I've got to stop fiddling. I'm just gonna have to put one down and make it work. I can't remember where I had the other one now, so I'm kind of just almost trying to get back to where I was. Maybe I'll go check the other side. Where is this one? That's right in the middle of the two middle ones. So that means it's probably about there. That's fine. I can fiddle with the vertical offset, bring it down a bit, or I can try and tuck it under. I think I need a slightly deeper hole. Alright, so we got right in the middle. That's probably too far in, yes. But I can use that now as a guide to place this one. Yep, and you can keep fiddling until it decides it's gonna work. I mean, apart from the door being a bit glitchy, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't even want to touch that. We'll deal with the door. We can just cover it up. Yeah, just it's a happy little mistake. It's fine. I'll just make a little porch. I'm old and work all day. Yeah. Problem solved. Problem solved. Excellent. Okay, let's put some things down on the edges. This is not going to be the neatest sign work in the world, but you know, time limits and all that. Alright, let's fill in some corners. We saw nothing. Nothing was seen. Nothing was observed. Observed, like the verb with a B. Perfect. That tucked in the corners. Nice. Yes. Alright. Now I did want to try to clip in one of these beams like in the middle. Try and... yeah. Try and get it just like peeking through the sign. Morning, afternoon, or whatever time of day or planet I'm ever on. Yes. Good time of day to you too. It is currently just about afternoon here. Don't hate it. Don't love it though. Let's try that. Maybe if I line it as well. Is that the effect that I'm going for? Not massively. Not massively. Nope, hate that. Let's not do that. Let's keep the sides. And I'm gonna have to stop fiddling, otherwise I will never get anything else done. Alright, let's pop another sign in there. Oh, that's my first alarm, so that is almost an hour of my time. Good, 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 great, excellent. Don't panic, no one panic, I'm not panicking, you're panicking, stop panicking, jeez. Especially you. Everyone remain calm! How much time do I have? I have 2 hours total, so I have 1 hour left, so I'm halfway through my time-ish. Give or take a little. to go the other way. Yeah, okay, let's bring that down a touch. So that would be probably vertical offset of 20, and let's put the size back to 160 and see where we are with that. Thrilling, amazing, okay. I think that might be good enough. We'll just cover the bottom maybe with little woody bits. Yes, little woody bits. Perfect. Let's do the other side. Somewhere there-ish, maybe. That's slightly too far up. Come down a little bit. I'd panic then. Hulk it out, as it were. Yeah, full on out. I get so panicked you become a machine. Yeah, that is ADHD, you know. You're panicked. Bree's panicking. Everyone panic. It's when I just get laser focused and forget to talk and chat. It's like, coo. And I'm like, No. No. Full hyper focus. I'm sorry. Nothing exists apart from building. Can't wait for you to get affiliate so we can hit you with sound alerts to snap you out of that silent laser focus. Yeah, right. That's what I need. I need chat to be able to get my attention in the worst ways possible. I mean, I for some reason have like literally no sound coming through my headset yet, so even folks following me, I can't even hear my own bees. I'm really sad about that. I love my bees. Let's leave that on. Shall we? And slide that about there. We'll do this. So we got the ends at that, I think. Let's try that. Might be a bit tall. I now have so many different things in the notepad I cannot see. Yes, that is a bit tall. Nice and smooth foghorn every 2 minutes would speed things up for sure. Yeah. 0 bits would work then. I know friends who did it. Oh no. I can have sound alerts if I set them to 0 bits. Oh dear. Don't tell me things like that. Cue the next like few hours of my life. Just setting up the stupidest alerts I can think of. Not alerts. Sound noises. Noises of sound. Show you how to do sound alerts, yes? Yes. Show me the magic. Let the chat torment begin. You should go and set this up right now. Just so the ADHD really kicks in with the hyper focus in the last, like, half an hour or whatever. Yeah, yeah. No, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Haven't even decorated yet. It's fine. Just, it'll all be okay. I am literally at good enough fuck it right now. Good enough. It's fine. No one ever said it had to be symmetrical. It's all fine. Right. Okay. I may try and clip the door in slightly more. Yeah, let's do that. Double door. Ah, the worst troll you can do to anyone. Alright. So. Shipping containers. Good. There's another build I need to do. No one panic, it's fine. Con once had 8 hours of 1-bit cheerdings queued up coincidentally just before he set a higher minimum spend for anything to make a sound. Oh no. Yeah, that sounds like something I would endure. Crying. Crying all the way. Alright. So... I believed he found it progressively less funny over time. Funny that? Like, weird. Can't think why, you know. What's the problem? uh... Someone would have died. It's bad enough with your abomination sound alert. Like, imagine your chat trolling you any further. Love it. Alright, I need a couple of shields. You didn't miss it! Hi, Norson! Abomination where, exactly? 8 hours, just every second there was a ding. Oh, that's some endurance. I think I would have probably quit on the spot. I just been, no. The pain and the suffering. Oh dear. Alright. Is that in about the right place? Ish? Yes. Probably gonna have very small wheels. Hold F to take item. They've changed it. Oh, that's the best change I've seen so far. Not picking stuff up accidentally off of item stands. That's amazing. Incredible. Well, that needs to go way back. time to do this. It's a little finicky. You know what? Let's just shove some wheels on and we'll do details later if we have time. Plan. Good plan, Koo. Good brain. Braining is braining. Nice, nice. Okay. Good, good. Probably need to bring these down a bit. Yes. Excellent. That. This one. That. Brain XC loaded properly. For once, right? Grief. It's the adrenaline. It's fine. Brain works best under extreme panic and stress. Panic stations! Okay. And we have... Yep, that's the last one. Good, good, good. Okay, fabulous. I want to build round now. Podcac had a crash after 1 hour. I've never seen such perfect focus. Oh, that could have been a setup. I'm guessing stacks, but with a Channel 10 vehicle in there. Yes, correct. That has already been guessed. So I am the third person in a row to do stacks. I woke up this morning, saw 2 people had already done it, and thought, well, it's too late now. Here we are. So yeah, you're getting my version of stacks. So deal with it. Deal with it. If one more stack, we'll have to have a stack counter. I do think that might need to happen. Yeah. Let's get a roof on this bad boy. Excellent. Drastically rethinking my ideas. Yeah. Yeah, being able to fly, see all the angles and stuff, it's impressively important. 2.5k hours in and I've only just started using dev commands. Playing a solo world, I decided I didn't want that degree of difficulty for late game progression. That's fair. And Ironside is on tomorrow, Norson. I can't remember what time, but I'm sure he'll be able to tell you. Yeah, I didn't build with dev commands for probably a good 1,000 hours or so. But yeah, it is hard once you've started. Once you know the joys, not to go back. That's what I need. In fact, what I really need is a bonnet. Yes. Perfect. So addictive. Where's my roof? Okay, excellent, excellent. Let's get us some... Probably gonna have to do that with some of these guys. One there. One there. Put some of these on the floor. I can't pick them up without drinking them. I will have to spawn them in. Spawn. Need stamina. Medium. 2. Thank you, please. Lovely, lovely. Bumper. I think need to be something like that. Zoomy headlights, yes. Kind of reminds me of like Brom, it was a children's TV show. I don't know if it went anywhere else. It was very UK. It was the story of a little like old car that came alive from a car museum at night and would drive around. Brum had little kind of fun headlights. It's gonna be the weirdest grill in front of here, but it is what it is. I fucking love Brum. Yes. Oh, you remember it as well, Brie. Oh, great. It's not just a UK thing. Brum is great. Yeah, Brum is life. We had it here as well. Yeah. There was a point where they changed or updated the series so slightly, and I inexplicably did not like that. Ah, before you knew about the neurospicy. Yes. Oh, your family is from England. How cool. Yes. Mixed upbringing. Much fun. need to put a window in this. I also need a door. The door is probably there. It is now, so window can be maybe there. That's too far to the back. There. Alright, excellent. Door, please. Put the power around the other way. Okay. Cute, cute, love it, love it. Okay. Now I need to assess. I think we're gonna try some signs. Try some signs because I have about 40 minutes-ish, 45 minutes, something like that left. For some reason I had the Bill and Heartbeat pop into my head. I think it played here because the CBC would straight up steal shows from the BBC in the 80s and 90s for kids. Hey. Hey! Fan, sorry, I called you out a little bit there. Before you knew about the neurospicy, hey! Yay! Hey now! Hey! I know, accurate but painful. Okay, so... signs? Perhaps signs. How much fiddling will this require? Not that much. Okay, good, good. Okay. Good enough, good enough. Why is that the Avengers theme? No one knows. ABC did much the same in Australia, but I hardly counted watching any TV as a kid. You just weren't allowed? Oh, but you counted it by hardly watching any TV. Were you just always out? You're very active. Okay, this need to go down ever so slightly. What is too far down? Excellent. I think that is just the sign peeking out, which I can cover with poles. Everything's covered in poles. Double poles. Yeah. We only had a little portable TV that stayed in Mum and Dad's room, so basically the only TV I watched every summer when I'd be downstairs for cricket and tennis. Fair. Did go outside a lot. Ooh, 4.5 acre backyard, very nice. But mostly I just read a lot of books. I read a lot of books as a kid as well, yeah. In and out of the library constantly. It was my safe place. Okay. Let's do... Oh, I missed one. I missed one. Let's do this. It's fine. That is what that is for. Kind of. Gonna leave it. Nerd. Oh, you noticed? Yeah. But books are fun. I know that makes me a nerd, but you know. And thinking spec as well is also a nerd, but we are all nerds here together. A safe space for nerds. Need a head torch. Cannot see. Oh, oh, so much better. Okay, good. Should be able to use the double space on the side. I'm probably gonna want a window. Should I do a door on the side too? Yeah, probably should. Probably should. So that was one, and then a door, and then it goes two, and then a window. Two-ish, and then a window. Two, window. Cool. Alright. Sign there. Put you here somewhere. I think these ones are slightly lower. Can I remember? Yes. Oh. It did not work. Good enough. Alright. Now let's tidy up the edges. Yeah. some glass in my window. Put the door in my door. Tidy up the sides. When in doubt, covered in beams. I think I can probably use 2 of the larger signs here. Oops. Did not mean to punch a hole. Sign. Like that. And like that, maybe? Maybe? Oh yes. Oh yes. That's the Churchill dog, isn't it? From the advert. Oh yes. Oh no 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 no. I think that is a very British reference. I said Brum was earlier, may have lied, but the Churchill advert I feel maybe niche. Nice. Alright. Let's cover some beans. Oh yes! Oh yes! DC knows, DC knows. Oh no 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 no. Oh, you're gonna be a pain to clip in, aren't you? You just are. Well, joke's on you, because this is a bumper anyway, so 3 rows it is. I say, not being able to snap it in on this side either. Well, screw you. Door trick it, yeah. I want the first corner, maybe. I may not have time, I do not door trick often. Yeah, no, it might need to be the other way. Here we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's put another layer. Maybe not below. Well, let me frame it out first so I can see what I am doing. I'd recommend using the flame metal round shield. It's larger and bulkier than the iron one. Ooh, that's a good point, Handy. Yeah. I was just thinking that the wheels were looking a little... Usually I use the demisters, the empty demisters. But yeah, spawning those in with dev commands is a bit of a pain. So maybe not this time. Oh, it's not fun. That's better. Good, right. Let's make this wider. Tongue out and everything. Let's reach that point. I'll just put the tail lights on there. The archery target looks like a wheel too when turned around, but might be a tad big for this car. Oh yeah, I see. I haven't played much with the new stuff, so that could be a thing. Could be a thing. Mm. I haven't played with the orientation either. These stands. Yeah, different stand. Ah, yeah, it's happened, chat. Yeah, attached my hammer to my sign. We are truly building in Valheim. It's awfully wide for tail light. It'll do. I like how this van does not have a back windscreen, but you wouldn't be able to see out of it anyway, so it's fine. I really wonder if every time we placed a hammer on the item stand, we would be rich, Heiku. We would. We would be so rich. The iron lining looks way better than a flat wooden wheel. Yeah. Millions. Millions. Alright, let's pick up a flame metal shield of 4. Sort these wheels out. Hopefully I can still get to them. Yes. Yeah, that's way better. Good, cool. Good, cool, handy. Good. I think I am reaching close to my last half an hour. I haven't had an alarm go off yet though. Are any of my alarms working? Hello? Yeah. Coffee time. Enjoy. Alright, alright. We got stuff. We got things. Let's get really annoyed that that sign is overlapping and ignore it. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's add some graffiti to the side of this shipping container. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Maybe use a different emoji. But I kind of like that one. Yeah, does a thing. Does a thing. cover up these signs by adding our shipping information. Yeah. Same the other side. Lovely, lovely. Beautiful, beautiful. Kinda might just bring that forward a tad. Yeah, that looks better. Boop, bop. Nice, okay. Getting there, getting there. I think this needs to be a wide load sign for the lulls. Nice. Yeah. I feel like we need something here. No soliciting sign, maybe? Yeah. Let's take these potions out of the equation. And we can do some more of the detailing. I think I would really like to hide my issues with the signs on this end. Yep, more poles. Perfect. One will ever know. Not great, kinda hate it. Don't have time to change it. Better than it was. Maybe I can put something in. Like a series of boxes. The bees are happy! Yay! Thanks for following! We must keep the bees happy. It is the way. clutter time. I just think like maybe a little overhang on the end. Yeah, why not? Like someone's just kind of throwing it together. Hi, chat. Oh no! Bite me, please. That was very polite. Very well behaved. And thank you for the follow, FTRW. I've lost the ability to speak and or read at this point, it seems. Brain has stopped braining in any way, shape or form. Let's make this like a cute little outdoor workshop, perhaps. Where is that? No. Ah. I'm going to have to bring that forward. I need the forge placing down nearby for... Yep, that works. That works. Alright, let's add some more clutter. Let's have a bucket. Yep. And maybe... Yeah, just like the spinning wheel. What else we got? Step cutter bench is quite good. It's kinda chunky. Don't love it. Hi! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? In your morning? I could try spawning in. Just spawns in right there. Not entirely helpful. Don't hate it though, could put something underneath it. Great point, brain. Great point. Let's just build some crates underneath it, and we'll be fine. Ooh, music royalty, eh? Ooh, Amherst Brook. Alright. Let's get another one. I wonder if I can make a quick box. Yeah, that would work. If I do it like that. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Not so perfect. See if we can make that bleed a bit better. Others may have done the stacks coup, but no one does what you do bloody amazingly. What a great build. Inspired having his van in there too. Gotta have his van in there. Totally. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I did look at it and go, oh god, two people right before me have just done the stacks, but like it was too late to change plans. Like I don't do mornings terribly well, so I just kind of woke up and went, well, I guess today will be what it will be. So yes, thank you. Let's scatter a few pots around. What time am I on? 13:23. When did I start? 11:35. I got like 10 minutes left. I can't see the timer, so if someone could let me know, that would be fab. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Okay, good, good, great, awesome, fabulous. I think we need just barrels. Barrels everywhere. More and more barrels. Barrels for days. These are very much going to be exterior builds. There's going to be nothing on the inside, which is a bit sad. We'll see what we can do in 10 minutes. You never know. You never know. Barrels in all of the gaps. No? No barrel? No? I'm not happy with the barrel. Better, better, and better. Oh, we're also going to need some stairs. Yeah, stairs may help. Probably do need some stairs. Let's do that. Nice, nice. Let's go here, maybe. Something there. Maybe we'll go sideways. Across the bonnet of the car, perhaps? Nope. 12 minutes. Lovely. Yes, we are totally going up across the bonnet of the car. I love that. I love everything about that. That is great. Yes. Fabulous, fabulous. I feel like we need something on the top here. Maybe a super quick, like, water tower or something. How fast can I build one? Guess we're about to find out. Guess we are about to find out. This might be a bit wide, but it's fine. Yep, fine. Do I want to continue with this? No, hate it. Do not have time. We'll just clutter everything, I think, at this stage. More clutter, more details are better. Probably should eat something too. That might help with the spamming of all of the things. Excellent. Right. What we got? What we gonna clutter with? Wood stacks. Yes, wood stacks. Love it. Beautiful. Don't need that one there. Do need that one downstairs though. Nice wood stack. Just chilling. chilling at the front. I will repair the ground. I will also take the opportunity to mess the ground up a little bit. Let's get some texture in here. Let's make it kind of manky everywhere, and muddy and gross. Feel the dystopia. Beautiful, beautiful, lovely. Bonfire, yes! Bonfire it up. Love that. Let's have a bonfire. I don't have any wood. Now I do. Bonfire, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get some chairs around that bonfire. Like, it's gonna be a social occasion, but none of the chairs should match because dystopia. Everything's broken. Everything's balked. Just people are gonna bring what they can, you know. Some radioactive choking puffs with the fern stems around them. Yeah. I wasn't gonna use much greenery actually. I usually use a lot of greenery, but like I'm kind of going with like the vibe that everything is kind of just a bit like there isn't much. Like the desert is great. Like being in the plains is great. But yeah, there's not. People in the future don't care about symmetry or tidiness. Exactly. Well, they don't have time. It's survival mode, you know, like literally. Um, Two chairs back like that. Nice. That is my alarm for the last 5-ish minutes. Alright. Can someone in chat give me a like 2-minute warning when my timer reaches 2 minutes so that I can just panic? Panic and scream. Panic and scream all the way. Thank you. Yeah, panic and scream. That's all that's gonna happen. Panic, scream, cry, question my life choices, you know, as we do. Sit that close to the fire and it's multi-purpose as hair removal. Exactly! Exactly! Yes. Explicit invitation to provoke panic. Well, you know, I like to include everyone and we can all panic together, you know, as friends, as newly made friends. It can be a panic party. Let's have a panic party. Yeah. Quite like the chopping block. Let's pop one of those down there. Yeah. I don't know what is going on with this top section. I think it needs like something chunky, like maybe a big 4x4. 4x4? Mm-mm. No, not a 4x4, a 1x1. Also, only 3 follows away from the goal! Let's go, chat! Let's go! I started streaming on Monday so that I could join in with this, so all help is appreciated on the journey. I am winging this in so many ways. I had an hour to practice this build, so yep, we are just YOLOing for our lives. But you know, it's all good, it's all good. Yep, like the bungles and twigs, that looks good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy building. So when I heard that there was things that I could join in with, I was very excited. So here I am, joining in. Just fill the cart with some stuff. Yeah. More clutter. More clutter! I almost feel like some spikes would be quite good. Poking out somewhere. They can only be placed on the ground. Okay, cool. About some stacks of stone. Yeah. When in doubt, stacks and stacks of stone. Beautiful. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Do not have time to be as detailed as I would normally be. What else we got? How did you hear about the event? It was posted on the Valcon server, and I helped with Valcon, so I saw it there. I saw the call go out, and people say, "Oh, we really need people," and I was like, "Well, I've never streamed before, but I'll figure it out. It'll be fine." 2 minutes! 2 minutes, everyone panic! Now it's panic time! Oh my god, 2 minutes! Ah! Ah! It's looking fine, but oh my god, I hate this top bit. I hate it so much. It's not cluttered in the right way. I'm sad. Everything is terrible. I need something way taller on the side. I don't know what to put on the left. Help me, chat, help me! Why? Why? I'm legit panicking about my build. You set the chaos to 1 bar far too high. Oh god. Well, you know. Okay, okay, okay. Do we want a Christmas tree on the roof? Do we want a Christmas tree on the roof? I don't hate it. I don't think it belongs, but I don't hate it. Okay, okay. I need something tall. I need something tall in this corner. I mean, it's a bit out of nowhere. Oh, antenna! Antenna! It needs to be an antenna. Let's build the world's fastest antenna. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just... Yes. 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 No. Yes. um, 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 okay. I don't even know what an antenna looks like, chat. I've lost all sense of anything. Um, ah! Iron beams, quick! Iron beams! Ah! 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 Yes! Iron beams! You are accurately correct. Ah! I've forgotten how to play the game! I've forgotten everything I ever knew! Who am I? Who are you? Ah! It's okay. It's fine. 10 seconds. Wow, that is just, I'm just gonna leave it as iron beams. Just gonna leave it as iron beams. I hope and a prayer. I hope and a prayer. Yes. Okay. Woohoo! Top tier panic. Okay, we are done. Thank you, everyone. Dear Lord, that was so much panic. Ah, wow. Yeah, it's not necessarily as like when I build, my favorite thing to do is like the decoration and stuff. So, what? A coup at this hour? Canaris, you've just joined me for the end of my panic. Thank you. Um, yeah, I like to do all the really little details. I like to do in insides, and I like to like clip sort of a lot of the food tray stuff inside it. So it was nice to do an external build, but I would have liked to have kind of thrown a few more details in there. But you know what? I'm really pleased with it, guys. It came together. It came together. It's all right. It's all right. I'll take a screenshot because I think we need one for the thing. Try and get in a bit more. It's a bit of a tall build, but you know. Alright, nice. 2 more follows to 50, chat. Let's get it done. Just throw it together, casual. Thank you, and thank you for your support and coming in with your swords, both to Ironside and Fen and DC, who have been helping and keeping an eye on everything. Give me a follow. Get it in there. It's banging. Gotta do it. And thank you for clipping the 2 minutes panic, Savage. Yeah. DC1 did nothing. You were here. The moral support was needed. You know exactly what it is, Canaris over on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad it tells, because because yeah, it was a panic. Do drop me a follow, indeed, indeed. All right, so I need to pass this world on now. Yep. So let me do the logging out and the saving. We have saved. We are going to quit, so you'll get my lovely screen. And I think we will be raiding out to the next person. DC will have to let me know when that should be a thing. Let me find those save files, get them over to you in the Discords. Alright, file saves, there's number 7. Epic, epic. I have some time. A raid on the hour. Oh, so I have 20 minutes. Ooh, let's maybe go for a tour then around my sandbox. Sadly, a lot of the builds that I've done here, you just got... Okay, Canaris over on YouTube just says, I only got here, so I only saw the panic. Good, good, excellent. That was panic. I did promise at the 2 minute mark that I would panic. I was quite calm up until then. Um, the troll tea table time. Oh yeah, we could work on the troll tea table. That's correct. Yes. So I make a lot of YouTube content. That's what I do. That's why I haven't done sort of streaming before. So I'm actually over on the YouTubes. I make kind of machinima content. So I do like skits with people and scripts and stuff. And I also do like when I do a playthrough. So I'm part of the Naked and Afraid crew. And when we have like stories to tell from our sort of time playing together, I try and sort of script them together and tell a story and have like little silly scenes and stuff. So this is the world that I build all of that kind of stuff on. If you want my YouTube, there I am. You should definitely give me a follow over there. There's less panic. There's a lot more comedy. There are more silly voices. There are more silly voices on the YouTubes. But yeah, this is this world. So we've arrived at my Grey Dwarf cabin. So we have all the lovely Grey Dwarfs peeking through. I filmed a 21-minute mini movie here, which was great. I do all the interiors myself. Oh, nearly everything built in this map, I have built myself for the videos. So yes, I do all of the stuff, which means that like each video takes me anywhere from like 120 hours to like maybe 50 on the lower end, because I come in and I build, and I'll do a full build as well. So this is the inside of this build. So we have like a little kitchen area and a little grey dwarf nest in the corner, because this was all about like the story of the grey dwarfs and how they kind of came into being, like where they originated from. I told that I would take a picture and send it via DM. I can do that right now. Yes. There you are. And upload the file to you. There you go. There's your screeny. All sent in. Cool. No HUD. X to sit down so your character is hidden. Yes, I can load back into the map and do that, because my character is in it. Can you get my interior design decor services for a mega project? You can. You can ask me very nicely. I'm just going to log in and take a picture for DC1 without my character's big fat head in the way. But yes, you can, Canaris, if you ask nicely. We're back. plummeting from the sky. Might need to be up slightly higher. Actually, no, slightly lower. I'm going to be really anal about this now. Looks pretty good. Let's take that one. I shall bug you politely about that on Discord. Please do. Please do. Okay, let's try sending this one. 2DC. Alright. We'll go back to Sandbox. So yes, I made a mini movie about Grey Dwarfs and their origins, because they are not originally from necessarily like Norse folklore. They actually come from the Ronja the Robber's Daughter by Astrid Lindgren, who's the same person that wrote Pippi Longstockings. So they're actually from a children's book. And so I did like a little retelling of like the similar kind of story. I did it as a little mini movie and then built this for it. So this was where my character sat as like the storyteller, with the Grey Dwarfs peeking in the window. But I also did a whole exterior for this build as well. Let's go debug mode and can I fly? Yes. So yeah, I had a couple of Grey Dwarfs spawned in here as well, so they were sort of stood near the window. Alarm's going off, lovely. Alright. Yep, so this is the outside of that build. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's quite a cute cabin. George has in real life lore. Who knew? Yes, well, it was George that inspired me. So George the Grey Dwarf, if you've sort of seen a lot of Iron Gate's like older kind of shorts, um, George the Grey Dwarf was named by Grimcore in that video as like a it was kind of a like a David Attenborough nature documentary, and George lost both his parents, and then George has become a bit of a kind of internal I'm gonna say meme lore. Everyone kind of, ends up calling their Grey Dwarfs George and things like that. So the fun fact for you, the Bog Witch has a Grey Dwarf sat outside kicking his legs on a stump. That character model is also called George Vibing. So he is actually called George. So they have kind of seen and heard us that we love George, and they have actually put George permanently in the game with the Bog Witch now. And George appears in my bedtime story, so that is over on YouTube should you want it. But yes, this was part of one of the builds for that. I think it's quite pretty. The stairs look awesome, says the Savage. Thank you. I did quite like it was one of my first times playing around with the spiral staircase, and I liked the ability to kind of fill in that gap there and make it going in. I love so much that they did that, says Canaris. So do I. I love when devs kind of give you those little Easter eggs, little things for the community, which is very fitting for Ready Player One, which was full of Easter eggs as well. Yeah, there was even a little bridge here. I got a bit carried away. I did do like a sweeping shot up this river, so it had to have a bridge. But yes, that was that one. I have been working on a build on stream. And the funny thing about that is, everyone, I don't think I marked that on the map. I think it's over here somewhere though. We do need to visit Poisson Steve on the way because it's tradition. So my most watched video, which has become a little bit of a bugbear with me, is one that I did in like less than 2 hours. So all these things that take me hundreds of hours that no one ever watches. No, that's a lie. People do watch. I need to You need to stop being negative about that. It's very hard when you see YouTube channels getting like hundreds of thousands of views and you think, oh, people don't love me. Who marks things on the map? I do. I do. I mark things on the map all the time, except when I forget, which is frequently. So I made a little stupid short, Le Poisson Steve. He's a little fish that sings. It was a little kind of viral meme video that was going around at the time. It reminded me so much of like the early internet stuff, like badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. But it's Poisson Steve. And so I built a Poisson Steve. Ooh, we have random things here. I'm guessing this is because something to do with my mods or something not being here. But this is Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve in his new home, full of weird beams and sad, sad faces. Weird beams, sad faces. But yes, Poisson Steve. He is a happy fish. Fish, fish, fish. Badger, badger. Thank you, DC. Yes. Yes, the original memes. But yes, whether I've just spawned back in an old map or what, I don't know. But this is Poisson Steve. He does have a table next to him. Hmm. Why beams, game? Why new beams? Why we make fun things? No, we don't need beams. Let's see. Yeah, there he is. He's missing his bait. Because I do usually have mods on this one. Now we are showing our age. You are so right, DC. Oh god. No, honestly, I'm like really young and a spring checking. Talking of original memes, we remember the end of the world, probably, right? You should do a Valheim version, like Ragnarok. Oh, but I am retired then. I cannot do the end of the world because I am retired. Yeah. And Canaris, God, that was stuck in my head for a while. Yes. And Canaris, you do watch all of the videos, but you may not comment on every single one, but you hit the like button. Thanks, Canaris. Yeah, I have negative thoughts about my success that are more to do with my perfectionism than they are to do with what is actually going on. So that's a me problem that I need to work on. I have hundreds of people watching my videos, and you know, I do have theater experience. I've been on stage, and if I think about that in terms of like 300 people in an auditorium, that's massive, man. That's packed seats. That's incredible. Well then, take a nap and fire the missiles. Yes, fan. Yes, that may need to revive the memes. But yes, this is Poisson Steve with his little snack. He is my most watched little short. It is very catchy. It's why I did it. It had been stuck in my head, no joke, for a week. And I needed to exercise the demon. Exercise? Is that just taking him out for a run? Yeah, fuck it. I took my demon out for a run, and Poisson Steve was born. But he's now featured in a couple of videos because I use this coastline for a few things. Like there's a little fishing spot here that I filmed in. So in a couple of my videos, you can see him in the background when it's just sailing by, which is nice. Indulge the inner Poisson. Excise. Yes. But it's now exercise because I've said it. So I took my demon out for a little jog. Okay. But I appreciate the correction. Thank you. Exorcise. Yes. Exorcise my demon. But no, we're exercising our demons now. That's a thing. Just taking it out for a run. Alright, let's try and find where I built on stream and didn't bookmark. And I'm gonna have to roll this map back, so it's gonna be no good me putting a map marker down. Le fuck all that. Gotta have the attitude in a French accent and everything, yes. Le fuck all that. I'm not very good at a French accent. You may have to practice. Alright, do we have The troll cave. I know it was somewhere along the coast. Pretty sure it was somewhere this way, but I may be misremembering. Oh, there it is. There we go. I was not misremembering. And because I do not have my mods on, everything has resized, but that's fine. That's okay. So we built this cake. That's what we were quite proud of. We're trying to give French is your first language, Northern. Great. All right. We'll get on chat. You can run lines with me and polish my French accent. Exercise equals remove demons. Excise equals cut something out. And exercise equals go for a little workout. Yeah. Yeah, see, when they're written down, fine, fine. But the word to mouth ratio in this brain, nah, nah. Word to mouth ratio, bad. See? Bad words. Words no happen. Polish your French accent and French your Polish accent. Yes, exactly that. Can't do a Polish accent either. So, we'll see. Yeah, so chat and I decided that since I'm new to Twitch, I don't have like a break screen, I don't have a stream starting soon screen or anything like that. And I considered making just like a basic animation or a basic screen or something, like in Canva or Photoshop, and decided that I would kind of prefer to build something in game and maybe take chat along and, sit and chill out and build together and take on your ideas and do that kind of things. Oh, thank you. Yes, tattoo. I don't know. I haven't showed off my tattoo on stream. Here, let me lean towards the camera so you can see better. Maybe. I can't see my own camera, so I don't know if I'm gonna... This is my tattoo. This is my bat. I do like my bats. It's a little pipistrelle. And my moth. And yes, and it goes all the way down here too, because I'm a brave, brave soul. Frank tea time is just excellent. Yeah, well, I decided if I was going for a break, being British, it was probably for tea. So we needed to have a little tea party. And then I realized that Frank had probably never had a tea party before, and that's probably why he's so grumpy. So we decided to make Frank, for those that don't know, Valheim community lore, this is Frank, so named. Who was the streamer that first named Frank? I can't remember, but I'm sure someone in chat knows. So this is Frank. We decided to build him a tea party, so we made him a Frank-sized chair. And then we made me a chair, but obviously like the table's slightly higher because it's kind of Frank-sized. So yeah, we had to raise my chair up a little bit on some nice core wood, being Black Forest. When my mods are back on, this is kind of resized to be like a little dangly tablecloth. Ericant Game was the streamer that first named Frank. Excellent, thank you, Canaris. I knew someone would know. Well, this is another piece of lore that has yet to be implemented by the devs, but we carry in love in our hearts, is that all trolls are Franks, although if you're me, they're also thick boys, because they are all boys and all thick. Irongate also calls him Frank because Erica is friends with Robin, aka Grimcore. Excellent. Good. Yes, I'm glad that the devs know the lore. 4-minute heads up. Thank you, Savage. Excellent. Free fish delivery. Yeah, Frank, I can smell fish too. Exactly. Pick up perch, free fish. Fish delivery. Because they are all boys and they are all thick. Cool. Yeah, 2025. Mark it down. Put it on one of those little inspirational posters. Put it on your wall. They are all boys and they are all thick. Yeah. Look at him over there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm basically in the middle of building a tea party for Frank. So far we've given him a tea mug, which is usually bigger when it's resized. and a little birthday cake, kind of, with some candles, happy candles on the cake. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've done so far. It did take us like 2 hours or something. The way we like it. Yes. Exactly, Savage. Exactly. I think these candles may have burned down a bit. Alright, I think we now need to go to the channel 10 chopper, don't we really, for the last 2 minutes? Just to keep you all entertained, if I can even remember where it is on my map, which I never can, despite the amount of tags. Canaris, as the self-proclaimed president of the Valheim Mob Union, I approve of frank tea time. Well, as the self-appointed president of the Troll Appreciation Society, I too approve of frank tea time, so I'm glad we're on the same page. Oops. I can't wait for you to have Frank sitting down at that table. I know. I'm just waiting for the mod to be patched, and then hopefully we will have a happy Frank. Now I need to find where this helicopter is, because it takes a while to render in. Here we go. There's my helicopter, or the Channel 10 chopper as it's known as, featuring in one of my latest videos where we flew over the wreckage of the Naked and Afraid first playthrough. Saw the terrible things that had happened in the builds. So yeah, we are raiding. It is raid time. Excellent. Let's click the raid button and find Bree. Wherever she is. Jonathan. I would like to filter by following. Yes, please. There she is. Alright, everyone, let's go see Bree. Getting ready to raid. We're doing it. We're doing it. Raid time. Stealth chopper. Yes.
Perfect. It's just there. Yeah, there's some quiet parts in the song.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoa.
Here we go. It's the sound of the raid.
Well, that's exciting.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
All right. So I'm off raiding on Twitch now, so thank you very much, Canaris, for following over on YouTube, and anyone else who is loitering and lingering and lurking.
Thank you.
And doing all those sneaky things.
Look,
I'm gonna go sit and support Bree over
Awesome.
on Twitch, which I will pop in the YouTube for
my
you.
follower goal. Sweet.
If anyone would like to
Thank
continue
you.
following, this
If
event's
any of
going
the
on for the
audio
next
comes
couple of
across weird
days.
or is too loud or
So
too
we
quiet
have
or whatever,
18
just,
streamers
let me know.
all coming together to do this build challenge, all doing different things.
Woo.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
just did. Did you get it? There you go.
That's cool beans.
No
Wow, look
worries.
at you all. How
And
exciting.
yeah, so we're all passing it on. So pass the map between us, and we go and we run and we do the things
Well, I hope
together.
everyone's had
So
fun so
yeah,
far. I've been
thank you for
watching the
joining me,
stream
and
since
I hope
got
you
up this
come and
morning
join
at
some of the
8 o'clock,
other
and it
streamers
is
taking
now
involved.
11 p.m. at
Taking
night.
involved.
So
It's definitely
it's
time
been
to
a
end the
very
stream
long
because
day
my
of
words have
working
ended.
and watching
All right,
streams.
guys, have a
So
good rest of your day,
very
and
interested
I will
to see what
catch you
everyone else
later.
comes up with
Bye.
after I've had my slot. So.